Good morning, everyone. I've been talking for about 10 minutes and my mic was off. I had to do a mic check. So the market opened yesterday higher, as I was saying. And I was just saying the disclaimer, and as I look at the light, and my light was red on the mic. All right. Let's start this again. Let's give this another try. So this market gap up yesterday. I'm looking at the NQ right now. It hit this fair value gap right at you know right around 9:30, a little before 9:30, and then now we're going back up again. So we're definitely looking for some bullish movement here, both on the NQ and the ES. ES definitely already made a new high, so we should expect the same thing with the NQ. So as I was saying, we're not gonna be engaging here. We're at a resistance level. We need a little better entry here. Maybe another a pullback to this band 6027, and we can put, if we see a U-turn, we may put an order to go back to go along. Um, as I was saying with the with the disclaimer, trading is risky. So most traders lose money, so definitely get the proper training and understanding to trade this market. No one telling you that it's an easy game and you're gonna get rich doing this. Um, so even with the proper training, trading is still risky and difficult. So it's not something that's easy. With that said, we're gonna be looking to trade this market long today. Um, I already did some analysis, but I was on mute. Again, we get this fair value gap got formed here with this big candle, and definitely the buyers are winning right now, so we want to stay on the winning side. We probably would like to see what I usually call a double pullback. A little pullback this way, then probably another one either to the same level or a little below. Get some people short and maybe go higher. So, all right. So overall, this market we're trying to buy it and open at the moment. We have the trend is up. Things are lining up on the M and NQ here. Green background. Momentum is definitely to the upside. Everything is lining up to the upside here. Because we have so much momentum here, because we have, it's about to make a new high. Usually, I don't like to to buy new highs like this, but order flow, everything is lining up. So what I'll do, I'll put an order to go long here,
Order submitted.
and if we break that, we'll be scalping this. It's 9:39. If it doesn't make the if this bar is that it's not a bullish bar, doesn't close above.
Order filled.
Okay, uh, I was gonna say 36.75. You would be closing, but right now this market is moving higher here. So got my ATM to move my stop at 9 or 10 ticks, I believe. So once I get to 9 ticks or 10 ticks, I believe it's gonna move my stops to break even, and there you go. So I can do. I was up about 2 points, so I'm gonna move it below this little pivot here at 34. I'm gonna reduce my risk here, especially it's early. Maybe 33.75. because I was risking 5 points and a quarter. Well, yeah, we'll do 33.75. Trading is all about reducing your risk when you can, as soon as that you can. It looks like it's going to turn around and probably tag us out here for a loss. It's a very, very early, so we're not going to sweat about that if that does happen. We're about one tick away from our stop being moved to break even. Again, we're going to stick with the plan, which was to get this first target, move to break even. There you go, we're turning back around to the upside here. Okay, got a green background, which is a good sign. Now it's a matter of hitting the target. Got one more tick. Honestly, because this market is very hesitant right now, normally I don't intervene, but I'm gonna move my stop. I'm gonna give it 1 point worth of room here at 35.75, because if it cannot go and do a new high here, that means we're gonna go lower, and I'm gonna reduce my risk here. Let's see, should we do that or not? Yes, we'll do that. Only 1 point. 4 ticks, that's all I'm risking at the moment. So the order flow, definitely bullish, but there you go, we got it. We got the first target. I was just about to move my order flow chart to show you what's happening here. You know, the cumulative delta is definitely way positive. And at the moment, we hit the first target, break even +1 on the second contract. So let's wait and see what happened here. Again, everything is pointing to the upside. When I'm looking at the Raptor gives you signal here to go long. Now
Stop filled.
we got stopped on the second target for +1. We can actually, because this is what you would call like an area of interest, a lot of fighting is going on here. We might, I'm going to take a breather here and see how it reacts to this, because the momentum is not strong enough to move it higher. So that means we have a chance to go lower here. Long term, we were still bullish. When I say long term, maybe for the day, but at the moment, we don't want to jump the gun and get back in, especially after we had a winner. We don't want to give this the gains back. So let's wait here. Now, if we get again, this is probably the double pullback. If we get a positive bar here, we might go long
Order
again.
submitted.
But again, if it doesn't close above 37, it's gonna cancel the order.
Order
And
canceled.
the order got canceled. Definitely wanna, stay on the sideline for the moment. We're definitely getting some sellers that are really getting aggressive here. Again, we need a bullish bar to go long.
Order submitted.
We can try it again, but again, we're gonna try the same location we got long earlier at 36.75. And we got pretty good volume. Since the minute started, we've traded 47 contracts. This number you see here, this
Order filled.
number of contracts that have been traded since the minute started. So now we have that push up here. Once again, we're going to reduce our risk here. Probably put it below this pivot at 33.75. We're really in an area of, it can be very sensitive here. Market can move in a way. What I'll do is, if I get a negative bar here, I don't think I want to be in this market anymore. I'm gonna move it to 35. Maybe give it two ticks after the negative bar. If we were to get a negative bar, oh, I'll do it below the swing. I'll do it below the swing here, 33.75. Okay, we got definitely we have that momentum is going higher. Okay, break even on both positions. One is break even, one is break even plus one to cover the commissions.
Stop
We
filled.
got stopped out on the first one, the plus one.
Stop
We
filled.
got stopped out here, so break even trade. So we got one winner. A break even trade in my eyes is a winner because whenever you enter this market, um, the possibility to lose money is always there. So we didn't lose on this trade. So to me, it's a winner in my book. All right. So I'm gonna catch my breath a little bit here. It's 9:46. It is still very very early. So I'm gonna look at you know, it looks like we're selling off here. We're still up in a sense, but once we're taking out those pivots here, that's telling me we're looking to go to the downside, at least short term. The next few minutes, we don't know. So right now, there's no alignment on the bigger time frame on the NQ, no, on the ES. Sorry, still kind of favoring the longs, but we're gonna give it a few more minutes to really show us what he wants to do. We're at the resistance level. Remember, prior resistance becomes support. So we broke that resistance, it becomes support here, it goes higher. Now it's breaking what we would call coming from the other side, not support. So at the moment, I mean, honestly, if this thing goes back up to the band and give us a U-turn to the downside, we may go short. I mean, here on the NQ already, we're looking so much at some bearish movement. Let me put this 30-minute chart here. Yeah. As you can see, the 30-minute candle, it doesn't look good. I mean, the direction is not fully clear. So we're fortunate enough that we have a couple of trades, and I'm going to call them both winners. I mean, one of them was a break even plus one, and the other one I got the first target. And the second target was a break even plus one. So at the moment, it looks like this market wants to go lower. So let's wait and see what happens here. Yeah, definitely. Order flow and momentum seems to be shifting to the downside here. If you look on the top right, the chart there is a structure chart, the 3 minute chart, and with a 9 minute fair value gap. They're approaching it. Let's see how what happened there. So if we see some bullish action here at this fair value gap, we may re-engage long. But until then, we're gonna stay on the sidelines for now because it's really not clear what we want to do here. Is this a retracement from the push up from the open, or is it a complete reversal? Now, if we make a no low down here, if we take out this fair value gap completely, looks like with this momentum here, we should be trying to sell this market here. We just had a signal on the Raptor here to go short. Really wasn't paying attention to that because again, I'm still, when you look at this picture here, still bullish, but with this big wick, looks like it was a stop run to get some people long and reverse the market on them. So yeah, now we're looking for pullbacks to go short at this point. I feel like the trend is down. Yeah, selling. When the market is selling off, it's usually move much faster than when it's going higher. As the saying goes, the bulls take the stairs, the bears jumped out of the window. We're right at the um, Globex VWAP here on the ES. So that's a significant level. We may see a little turnaround right here. If we see it, I think
Order
we'll
submitted.
be there
Order
for it.
filled.
Let's see. Okay, we are short. Let's see what happened here. I think honestly, if we go short, the second target could be all the way down here at six. Okay,
Target.
we got the first target. Now we're trailing our stop. We are trailing our stop here to the next target, which is a good 9 points down. So let's see if we can do that. If we hit this first this target here, I think we'll be very, very cautious taking any more trades, or even if we hit, because already we're right at where we'd like to be. This is when, I think I'll probably give it a couple more ticks here. That's not something I do often, but this market is very volatile right now. I'm still in profit, but I give it a couple more ticks to breathe here because I don't want to get taken out. And this happened quite a bit. Again, if I didn't give it the tick, I would have been out already. But, sometimes you just got to realize, okay, I'm going to give it 2 more ticks to make this much. I'm wasting 2 more ticks to make this much. 2 ticks compared to 32. So I'll take this ratio anytime because I just give the market 2 more ticks to give me 32 more ticks. So will it happen? We don't know. But if we get taken out here, all we did is risking 2 more ticks because we were trailing. So we would have been out of the market already. But now, if we can go lower by about 8 points, we'll get to, it's almost risking 2 ticks to make 32. So again, regardless, this trade is going to be a winner. But we're just trying to see, okay, can we milk the market for a little more here? Let's see. There's a big fight. When you see this orange bar, that means the buyers and sellers are really pretty equal. Now the buyers looks like they're taking over a little bit. Okay, all right. Let's see. It's a big fight, yeah. All right. might get taken out here in this fight.
Stop filled.
I did get taken out, but again, at the moment we are sellers. We may take one more trade here because this is a resistance. It was now. It was a resistance. It became well, almost like a support area. That has become a resistance again. I think right now we're not gonna jump the gun at this point because this also I think bearish is probably what we're looking to do here, but it comes down to 620, 2275. This is where our entry would have been. Yeah, if we get a negative bar, but we're gonna wait. We right at the Globus view app, so yeah, I think I missed it. I missed the entry here, 2275. But let's see what happened. We may see some back and forth here in this area. So sometimes the best trades are the trades that you don't take. A lot of times you're looking at, wow, I missed this opportunity to enter, but could have been a loser. As clearly here right now, we would have been down about a couple points. But again, could this be the little double pullback I usually talk about, which is this little pullback. And the market was going down. He did a one pullback. Then he's doing the second one to go lower. So we're going to have to wait and see if that's the case here. So we definitely need a negative bar to go short here. So that was a non-good entry. I still would be in this trade, but definitely would be, halfway to my stop. But now if we get a negative bar here, I believe we going lower. Because this is nice resistance area here. So I'm probably going to engage the NDT short here.
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can go lower here. If we go lower, entry is at 20.
Order filled.
22.25. Okay. Looking at some more bearish movement. Again, I'm going to go for the second target. I'm going to put it right around 14 here, 14 and a quarter. And see if we can hit that. Because we are so much in profit, we're going to protect our profit a little bit here too. We're going to move our stuff down. Okay.
Target filled.
My first target here. So we definitely trailing down here. We're gonna be trailing all the way down to 14 and a quarter if possible. Again, I'm gonna give it a couple of ticks here because again, I don't want this to get whipped out. Let's see. We're attacking this the previous low, and it's getting rejected here a little bit, but I think if we break this with some force, some violence here, hitting that next band is just a matter of time. Honestly, I took 4 trades, 4 winners so far. I mean, we had a break-even trade, but I'm gonna call it a winner. Okay, 3 winners and one break-even. So I hit my quota as far as the amount of trades, and also a pretty good profit here too. So let's see what's gonna happen. Again, the fact I gave it a couple ticks kept me in this trade, give me an opportunity to make to make it a little bit more. There you go. This is why we said here, if we had essentially, I would like to move my stop above this green line every time it gets there, because there you go. It's moving lower. Definitely my second entry here. Give it one more tick. Just almost took me out. So
Stop filled.
definitely hit almost what would have been my target anyway. Again, what's probably unfortunately what could happen here is get me out for one tick or two and then go straight to my target, which is fine. I'm not gonna complain. We had a good trading session so far, and I don't know if anybody is in the chat or any questions. That's why I said, we're gonna end early when we really, do well like this, or even bad too, because I have recorded 3 strikes. I'm out. Three losers in a row. I'm out, and right now we going back and forth in this level. So basically, we had two trades to the upside, one winner, one break even, 2 trades to the downside, and 2 winners. So you gotta definitely be nimble with this market. Know when to switch your bias. Let the market dictate your bias, not you telling the market what to do. And I remember many days that I wanted to trade a certain direction, even though the market wanted to go one way, but I was being stubborn, thinking I can tell the market what to do. So you gotta definitely obey the market. You gotta be obedient here, because you don't control this market. The big banks do, and the big boys, whenever they want, whichever way they want to push it, they can. And even with them, they have a lot of. Sometimes they get caught flat-footed too. So there's no foolproof system. There's no foolproof strategy. If you're looking for the Holy Grail, you already have it. It's the 6 inches between your ears. If you're looking for the Holy Grail, that's basically what the Holy Grail is to me. If you can manage this, well, you'll have a leg up to to the 90% of the traders that are straight losers, and the other 10%, some of them are like very inconsistent, but for you to be a winner in this market, you gotta definitely master this. One book that I recommend to read, to help you with your mindset and how you approach the market, is a very famous book by Mark Douglas, who is no longer with us, unfortunately. The book is Trading in the Zone. Trading in the Zone. You definitely need to understand the psychology behind those bars. Those bars don't move just because. There's a reason why they move the way they do. If you're looking for a red light, green light system, if it's red, oh, let me sell. If it's blue, let me buy. If it's green, let me buy. You're gonna be in for a rude awakening, because some days it's gonna work, of course, but more often than not, it's not. So you gotta understand. Okay, what is the story the market is trying to tell me? A lot of time, the story they're trying to tell you, it's usually a lie, unfortunately. So you gotta be able to decipher that. They're trying to tell you this, but they really want to do that. So you gotta usually wait enough and be patient enough to let the market show show you its hands. It's gonna eventually reveal its hands. Uh, it's just a matter of time. So doesn't look like we got any questions. So I'm gonna end the stream early today. It's it's definitely looking like we're gonna get some more bearish movement here below this VWAP, and we're just you know taking buys and sells until they feel like they want to push it one way or the other. But again, we're done for the day. Let me do a quick recap of what we did today. As you can see, market open. Earlier pre-market, the market was going higher, and then we had a little sell-off at the open, 9:30. If you look at the bottom of my chart here, 9:30, market sell off a little bit, then reverse around a couple of minutes later. At that time was clear. Didn't want to engage here because it was right at the resistance level. Got rejected a little bit, then enter here with the new high. Typically I don't do that, but the momentum was really high. It was really going well. So we got hit the first target. Got stopped out on the second at break even here. Remember, we entered at 36.75. 36.75 was a stopped out here at break even, and we did hit the first target for 10 ticks. We enter again here. Again, this was a topping formation. Momentum was really strong. Fortunately, we got out at break even +1. So once we hit this signal to the downside here on the Raptor, we change our bias to the downside, breaks the support, come back and retest it. We enter right here on the negative bar that we had on the right line system, which is the Unorenko, which is a little faster than this as far as turning to the downside. Then we got the first target, and we got stopped for maybe 1 point, I think, on the second. Same thing happened here. We got a little double pullback action going on here. Enter again at 23.25. First target got hit. We're trailing our stop. We got stopped out right now. Market looks like he wants to take a breather. It's 10 o'clock, 10:08. Since the very beginning, the theme of the market was up. So I wouldn't be surprised also. I wouldn't be surprised either if we go higher here, because this was a nice support area. They broke the support. I'm sure some people got trapped down here short. No, they're praying and hoping that the market turns around their way. So that's basically what we're looking at here today. Kind of Mondays are really tough to trade. Okay, we're seeing getting a short signal here on the Raptor. 19 3/4. Stop would be maybe at 5 points higher. This one looks like it might be a winner here, going to that band. Yep. First target would have already gotten hit here with 10 ticks. 1975, we got down to 17. We got down to 17. So all right. If you're still trading, definitely be patient out there. It's a Monday. As I was saying, Monday can be difficult to trade because it's like a plane taking off. It goes one way, but we're really trying to find its bearing. It wasn't really heading south, but it wanted to find its bearing. That's the best way to take off and then turn around. So as you can see live here, our second target would have gotten hit. But if we stayed at break even up here at 23.25, that second position would have been at break even. So we did get 4 points on it. For 4 points and a quarter. So which is, I'm not complaining at all. So, but we did hit this target, which was a very high probability target. There's two support levels lined up on that in that zone, which are the red zone and the green, which at one point was resistance, which we know now would be support in the future. So, all right, some people are taking the profit here. Definitely should see a lower leg going down. Yeah, that should be a lower leg. And the next zone is kind of really close by, so we'll trade it scalp to the next zone. With that said, God bless. Take care. And I know this week is going to be a short week for me trading. I'm going to have a stream tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But obviously Thanksgiving and Friday. Thursday and Friday, we will not be having a stream. Spending some time with the family and enjoy some good food and some good some good fellowship with our folks. So with that said, have a good one. God bless. Take care and be careful out there with this market. Bye bye.